Hi guys, welcome on my YouTube channel. Today I would like to show you how to prepare a recipe book, so if you are interested in this topic, I encourage you to watch this step-by-step tutorial video. Maybe I will start by telling you what we will need to make our project. I will be working with papers from P13 paper products, exactly with the Around the Table collection. So I prepared some big papers, 12 by 12 inches, one sheet with elements to fussy cutting, a small pad of paper, a recipe book base of course, also some stickers sheet, some tags, a washi tape, a piece of ribbon, scissors and 3D foams. We will also need a glue or a double-sided tape and a gesso and wooden stick to make some splashes. The first thing I will do is cut all the elements from the sheet. This will help me a lot in my work, and I will be able to use the remaining elements in my next project. I start my work by taking the covers off. Now it will be much easier for me to work with them and also reduce the risk that my notebook will be damaged. Then I reach for the washi tape and cover all the edges of the cover. Of course, you can also use paper for this, but working with washi tape is faster and easier. I cut the protruding parts of the tape slightly and stick around the corners, which will also protect them better. We must remember to cut out the squares in our cover again and to put washi tape a little bit deeper in this part. When I'm done, I do exactly the same with the second cover. Now I will need some 12 by 12 paper to prepare the first layer. I put the paper on the cover and mark with a pencil the places where I need to cut it. I prepare two such pages right away. I will definitely use the second one when I will be creating the back cover. Next, I reach a small pad and choose two papers to make a second layer. I decided to use a black paper with a very delicate pattern and a beautiful mint checkered paper. I cut both papers to the correct width, then I tear off the bottom of the mint paper. In my opinion, it looks really cool, but if you are not a fan of tearing, you can of course cut the paper to the right size. Then I sew the black paper on the sewing machine, but I do it outside the camera because you know the machine would cover everything anyway. If you don't have a sewing machine, you can make it manually or use the white pen and just draw it. Then I stick the paper to the base, but in the meantime I realized that I forgot about my ribbon, which is to be used for tying the recipe book. But luckily I managed to edit. I bent the paper a little bit and stick it on the bottom. If you are making your recipe book according to this tutorial, glue the ribbon first, of course. My base page is ready, so I can start to play with my cutting elements. I decided to build the whole composition on two interpenetrating tags, to which I start adding other elements. There is one very simple rule to creating any composition, which is that we start with the largest elements and end with the smallest, from general to specific. I play with my elements as long as I'm not satisfied with the results. The undeniable advantage of working with one collection is that everything fits together perfectly, which can be important if you are a beginner. I add some yellow accents to match my ribbon color. I cut the frame out of paper and create a small flag, which I add to the composition. When I think that my composition is ready, I take a photo with my phone to remember exactly the arrangement of all elements. It is obvious, but often the most obvious ideas are the hardest to come up with. Now I can start sticking everything together. I use 3D forms because I like when my projects are very three-dimensional and when I can watch them using my hands. If you don't like it or you think that a flat surface will be more useful, then you can use just a glue, of course. When you're using 3D forms, you must remember to level up all layers. I confess to you that in my opinion this collection is the coolest kitchen collection I have worked with. It's modern and retro at the same time, so it will be perfect for everyone. That's why it is a very good idea to make some recipe books as gifts to our family or friends. It will be a beautiful gift, for example, for your grandmother. You can fill it with all the family recipes and one day it will be a real treasure for you. This is how the finished composition looks like. In the meantime, I prepared a back cover, but I did it in the same way that I showed you. And now I can put my covers and the rest of notebook together and prepare the inside of the cover. I decided I would just wrap them with paper. How you can notice, I added some ribbon bow and a little hanging element on the spring. I add a few splashes at the end of the work. I use some gesso and water for this. And that's it. This is how my ready recipe books looks like. I hope you like the tutorial and that you learned something new from it. If so, I would be very pleased if you subscribe to my channel and leave me a comment. Now I would like to thank you very much for your attention and your time. So see you soon in the next video. Bye!